I'm not a scientist. I'm not an expert in footballs. I'm not an expert in football measurements.
I don't want anyone rubbing them, putting any air in them, taking the air out. To me, those balls are perfect, and that's what I expect when I throw.
I can't show it on the football. It's so goddamn hard to hold on to it.
9/15/2025, almost through week 2. Let's go. Red Zone was a banger this past Sunday. 2025 is already beginning to shift in unexpected ways. Russell Wilson and Daniel Jones are their number 1 and number 2 QBs in passing yards. Javonte Williams, as of right now, pre-Monday Night Football, is a top 5 fantasy RB. And the Chiefs are 0-2. Pour some out for Joey B and Austin Eckler as we roll with the punches. Stacks, how's it going?
I got to tell you, I did not survive the Austin Eckler. I had a few shares, and I know for a fact that my best friend and my podcast partner and the 4 or 5-time champ of the league that we're in, who's playing me right now with Joe Burrow, lost Joe Burrow. So pour some out for you. And, this is the thing. We have fun. We play this game. You never want to see anybody get hurt, anybody at all. Even your opponents, you don't want them to be hurt. So, the Joey B news, man, like you knew it was not great because there was no news for a long time. Like they just kept going, and Scott Hansen would cut back and be like, we haven't heard anything from the Bengals yet. We'll be back in a little bit. We'll let you know. And you just knew the longer they waited, the worse it was. So I've been teaching and not being around the news cycle. Is it 3 months? Is it over, baby? I need to get the latest update.
Grade 3 turf toe, requiring surgery, minimum of 3 months. Depending on where they are, it could be another season-ending situation for Joey B.
Yeah, I mean, what I saw online a lot today, and I agree with them. People just saying you gave that man wide receivers, you gave him his money, and you gave him a shit line, like a god awful line for his whole career. He got bent over backwards in Washington and broke everything in that leg and tore everything up. He's been hurt like four out of the 6 seasons or something like that. It is bull to
this
the
is
shit.
The third one. He's had 3 out of 5.
I mean, it is now criminally negligible for the Bengals to not prop up a line. And you see it happening. The Eagles won the Super Bowl because they had a really good line. When the Chiefs won the Super Bowl, they had a really good line, right? Like lines really do allow people like Patrick Mahomes some time back there to create the magic. If you don't have a second or two, to kind of move around and get set up in the pocket, you can't really do that much. And Joe Burrow, you've seen him. He's tried to do more than he should have to do because he's got to scramble. He's got to get out in that pocket. And it didn't look like a terrible injury when it happened.
No.
But God damn. I have no Burrow, and I'm pissed because you know what? Jamar Chase suffers now, and T. Higgins. Not good for T. Higgins at all.
Yeah. Yeah, what is turf toe? Everyone is saying that it's so much worse than what it sounds like. I don't really know what it is. Do you know anything about turf toe?
No, but you know what? Let's look it up online right now and find it out and see. And we'll see if there's some pictures.
You know that meme where it's like that cartoon superhero dad, and it's like people. It's like when you don't know, his face is like regular, and then when you know, it's like all dark and black and white. Have you ever, which meme I'm talking about?
Yeah, like where he's the expert, and it's all like
no, it's like it's the cartoon superhero dad, and it's like it's people who know and don't know, and they're like happy. It's ignorance is bliss, basically.
Yes, once you know,
it's dark. It's so much darker than what you think. Yeah, and they did that with turf toe, and I was like, oh, really? I didn't know.
All right, let's take a look here. Turf toe is an injury of the first metatarsal phalange, the MPT articulation due to hyperextension of the big toe, which leads to damage of the plantar capillus-syllogamalina complex. It may cause tearing or complete disruption of these structures. So
doesn't sound crazy.
No, it sounds like you fucked up your big toe. But here's the problem. Grade 1. Let's read grade 1. Local swelling, plantar structures, or stretched it. You didn't crush it, right? Grade 2. Injury symptoms include moderate swelling, a tear or of the structure of the plantar structure, restricted motion as a result of the plane. Grade 3, the big dogs, right? Indicative swelling and ecomyosis, total disruption of the plantar structure. So he fucked up his whole structure of his foot, his ligament, everything down there. Weakness of the halux flexion. Oh man,
You know what? I think
I
that
can't read. This is bad. This
I
is
think
bad.
that
Why did we look?
I
Oh,
think
fuck.
this doesn't bother me at all. Honestly, that's what I'm saying. That
I am
doesn't
gonna pass out. If I
I
passed out on live air, I want you guys to
really
know.
none of this affects me at all. I don't feel anything from
Okay.
it.
Okay.
But
Good.
I
I
will
don't
say
either.
this.
I'm playing it up for the people.
Yeah, well, I'll say this. Now after reading it, what I get from that meme is it's people who know, it's just people who have had it versus
Yes.
people. Like if you've had it, it's like
Terrible.
you
can't walk.
you can't describe what it's like. I mean, I just read all that stuff and I'm like, it's football, but
No. My feet are hurting as I'm listening to that. So,
you know.
it's a great segue, by the way. We've gotten a couple followers recently. We're on the road to 1,000. Appreciate everybody who does like and subscribe to this channel over here at Fantasy Six Pack. Please also like the Fantasy Millionaires and follow me, Nimble W Numbers, and the Ralph Mott Show. We go live every Monday at 5. It's there. It just says this is what we're doing, right? We're going live. Here's the YouTube channel. Do it, right? So please do enjoy. Yeah, what a week, man. I'm ready to jump in. You ready to jump in?
Yeah, let's jump in.
Okay. So for those new to the show, here's how we do. We got segments. We like to maybe increase the just the vernacular that we want to use. We don't want to just say start sits. We say mitigate, elevate, eviscerate. WaiverWire, we call the wire. And then our first stop every show until we kind of the trade deadline comes is trades to get paid. Because you want to get paid, you want to move on players, you want to make deals at the right times. Should have traded Keon Coleman last week, right? You were a buy high on Keon Coleman. I was a sell high. Ooh, I would look good. I actually talked to my brother-in-law. He was trying to sell him to his brother, his twin brother. It was Nate trying to sell it to Sam. They both wanted to wait a week. I said, oh, you're going to lose value, my brother. So this is great. This is one of my favorite segments. And I'm going to jump over here. We're going to talk buy high, buy low, sell high, sell low. And as always, I let my partner, Cash Collins, kick it off. You have the floor, my friend. You can be buying. You can be selling. You can be balling. You can be telling. Anything you want. Go for it.
Yeah, I always like to start off with the funnest one. It's buy high, I think. I'm ready to buy high on, and it's a tough time to buy high, but I'm gonna buy high on Davante Adams. 13 targets, 6 for 106 and a tutty. Okay. They seemed like when they're in the red zone, that guy is going to be getting an opportunity every dang time. Like they were relentlessly throwing him the ball down there. And I'm just so excited. I think I have out of 10 leagues 1 share because I had a lot of Puka. So I was like,
I need more shares.
Yeah, I want more shares. And Matthew Stafford seems to be fine. The Rams look like they're going to be a good team. And I think that they have shown historically they can support 2 potentially top 12 wide receivers. So I think Davante Adams was a discount at draft season. I think if we were redrafting, he moves up, and I would buy high now. Why not?
Yeah, let me just say he was the very first entry in my wide receiver 2 theory article this year, and I told you to get him. I just couldn't get him. People were getting him in front of me. So, yeah. But
I think during that time too, there was also just this like, we're gonna see. He's old. Matthew Stafford's old. Matthew Stafford has a potentially herniated disc, and things 2 weeks in, the sands have shifted a little bit. I want Davante Adams if I can get him.
Yeah, I understand that. I'm not saying I don't want Puka, but I want Davante.
I want Puka. I want Puka. Give me all the Puka. You're not nobody's giving Puka. Nobody's giving Puka.
I know.
Puka's going to end up being the wide receiver 1. That's what I think. I mean, he's the man.
Yeah, he is the man. He did not disappoint on that parlay. Some other people disappointed. He did not. He went to the house on that end around little jet sweep thing. That was great. You saw him just lower his shoulders and go through the herd. Woo, got me all hot and bothered. So yeah, no, I like yours. I like your buy high. You like to come in right away, like to give us your buy high. So my buy high is I've got two, and so I didn't know what you were gonna do. You know what I mean? But my buy high is the tight end one overall this year, gonna be at the end, and he is right now, but I think he's gonna be at the end, and if he doesn't get hurt, right? And I think that's Tucker Kraft, and I think the reason he is right now is you see, Reed is hurt, Matthew Golden, who is he now? Like he's not there yet. Tucker Kraft has a sleeper app creating points as he runs. It like tabulates like like a running total. Like if you're like playing a game online and money is good, as they have Tucker Kraft running around all these highlights, and it's just fantasy points, just accruing. This dude is a monster. I have him on like half my leagues, and so you're not getting him. But on the other leagues, I don't have him. I'm gonna go for him. I'm looking for him right now. This is the guy I want. Rest of season, he's an animal, right? And he's not even getting like an obtuse amount of targets yet. He has 12 targets, right? He's got 36 points. I like him. I'm into the Tucker Kraft season. So, maybe wait for him to die down to not be 26 points. Maybe give him a week he gets 12 or something, and the price will come down if you really want to be smart about it. But hey, it's buy high. Get your guy. Go for it. What do you think of Tucker Kraft?
For sure. All my teams either have Brock Bauer or Tucker Kraft, and
so you're the guy who has Tucker Kraft in all the leagues. So I'm not getting him because you're the other motherfucker.
I'll tell you what though, I think Brock Bowers is, but barring he doesn't get injured tonight, I think Brock Bowers will definitely end up tight end one.
I agree.
So,
I agree.
But yeah, what a nice late round tight end that you could have got, and buy high. You're gonna probably have to pay a lot, but it's a tight end.
Tight ends are tough.
Yeah, but maybe you can offer another decent tight end and somebody really good if you're stacked, because I think Tucker Kraft is worth whatever you want to pay for him. I'm with you on that, because that offense, he is the wide receiver one, right? Like they just spread it around. Like, first of all, that's another thing. Green Bay looks like they might be the truth. They
might win the Super Bowl.
They might win the Super Bowl. Micah Parsons is still integrating into that defense, and is still getting over a joint injury in his back. They're so good on defense when he's playing, 1 or 2 downs on defense. It's going to be absurd. They're going to be so good. But they're just a weird team, man. And there's your wide receiver one on that team, Tucker Kraft.
Absolutely. With Jaden Reed going down, as soon as it happened, I was not happy for Jaden Reed, but I just,
Tucker Kraft share start going.
I jumped in my money bin, started swimming, and I saw a touchdown. I was like, "Oh, I'm playing Mike. I got a touchdown from Tucker Kraft." Oh. So
it's so sad that he broke his collarbone. Yeah, that Jones fracture didn't seem like it was a problem at all. I drafted him in like one league, like early on.
He looked good. He looked great.
Totally like fine with his Jones fracture.
He was like, it's a trick fracture.
That's what I thought. Turf toe. That's also why I was like, come on, Joe Burrow, get out there. But I guess Jones fractures are not nearly as bad as turf toes.
Yes.
I don't know.
No,
I have no idea.
All right, who is your buy high? And buy low, excuse me. We did buy high, but buy
low.
Yes, sir.
Lots of interesting buy lows, but I'm going to go with Quinshon Judkins.
Ooh, I like that one. He looked good running through the Ravens.
10 for 61 and 3 targets, 3 receptions for 10 yards. Gotta love that he's getting some targets too.
Yes.
And
it's like a Kareem Hunt running style where his legs are like just like in perpetual motion. You know what I mean? And he's not going. He's got that upper body kind of like toughness. It's almost like a video game running back. He's like blah, 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 blah. Wild.
I mean, I have him on a few different teams, and I'm so stacked that I don't know if I'm ever even going to be able to start him. So, look for someone in your league that just, is super stacked at RB. Yeah.
Get him. I like it. I might have to trade. Do you have him in our league?
No, I don't. I don't.
He got automatically drafted he got auto drafted. Oh, I love it. The auto draft team is probably going to win the league again.
Yep.
He's
The
got-
auto draft team is looking good.
It's got Quishon Judkins in it. It also has Devontae Adams.
Yeah,
I
looking
wanted
good.
Devontae Adams. It auto drafted Devontae Adams, and I thought, you know what? I can undo that and just get, no, I can't. You can't undo it. I'm the commish. I can't undo it. I had to let it go. Okay, here's my buy low. I like your buy low. I'm in. I think it's a good buy low. Mine's a wide receiver who's not performed yet, and he's also kind of like just getting ready to play football because he's not played in preseason at all. He held out, and that's Terry. Scary, not so scary Terry right now, right? The Commanders, don't look great. They're still kind of figuring it out. They're off a step. You could see it in their kind of their missteps in offense. But Terry's still awesome. He's still fast. He's still going to get targets. He's got 17 targets. No, not 17 targets. That's a projection. He's got 13 targets. I knew that was off. 9 last week though, so that's trending in the right direction. He's got games against Vegas, Atlanta, and the Chargers. They're going to have to score points in all those games. I think he is going to be more important. If someone drafted him in the 5th round, they're hurting right now. They're a little sore, So I would reach out to see how they're feeling and see what's going on. Are you in on Scary Terry? Or are you all Team Debo? Because I do love Team Debo, by the way, too. Debo is a beast. I think you've nailed that call. But what about Terry on the back end? Because this guy's a top 5-6 wide receiver last year. He had 13 touchdowns.
So here's a little wrinkle to your buy low, which definitely increases your odds of getting the buy low. So, which I'd be willing to buy low right now, even with what I'm about to say. I'm not sure if you heard, maybe you didn't. Yeah, Jaden Daniels had an MRI on his knee.
Oh, that's not good.
Not good.
Oh dear.
Not good.
What's he looking at? Like 2 to 3 weeks off?
Well, there's no. It's all super secret reporting that's getting this out.
Oh, that sounds terrible. It sounds Joe Burrow-esque.
Well, I remember during that game, once I knew that game was out of hand, he was just doing a lot, and people were just running right at his shins, and he was flipping over, and I was like, this is why I was always a little scared. I'm in love with them, but I was always had this deep fear that he reminds me so much of Lamar, except he's willing to take hits a little bit more than him. And in that game, he did take a couple hits towards the end of the game, and I remember seeing him kind of moving around a little gingerly, and I was like, get him out. How did you stop doing it? You're not going to win. Like, who cares? Stop doing it.
Doing? You're gonna.
Well, apparently it was what I saw was correct. Something happened.
Not good.
Not good. So I don't know if you still want to buy low, but
I'm by real low.
Well, that's the thing is that I think it might be a good buy low because I'm sure the Terry McLaurin manager is aware of this, and maybe they're like, let me dump him right now. Right. I think he's going to be fine.
They just lost Austin Eckler. They're going to have to throw the football. Like, they're going to have to throw the football a lot, whether it's Jaden Daniels or Marcus Mariota or beautiful boy in the back with his amazing hair. I don't think they cut him yet. They're going to have to throw the football. And Terry McLaurin is going to get 10 targets a game. So
I think also he played out the rest of the game, so it can't be that bad, right?
Yeah.
Like,
so I like it. Let's use that fear to get the price down.
Right.
So,
right.
Okay. All right, we're gonna be here forever because we love this segment. But all right, let's transition to a. You want to do sell high or sell low?
High?
Sell high. Go high, boys. Go high. All right, go for it.
Last week my sell low was Tyreek Hill. This week my sell high is Jalen Waddle. I'm out on the Dolphins, dude. Good time to sell high. They were, played some competitive football.
Right. The ball.
Yeah, but I don't care. I don't want anything to do with the Dolphins minus Devin Achane. The whole thing looks in disarray. They lose to the Patriots. We're able to do some things, but I don't want go ahead and sell high on Jalen Waddle after he gets a tutty.
Yeah. No,
only 6 targets.
Yeah, that's not great. That's not great. And yeah, I'd be selling high too. I like that. Sell high. My sell high is Javonte Williams, right? And maybe he's your buy high. I don't know. He's not ready to buy high, but I do
He
think
was my sell high last week, and
he was your sell high
I'm
last week. I still think
I'll buy.
I think you'll buy. I don't think he's going to be a top 5 running back for the rest of the season. I think he could be a top 15 running back. I think that the Giants are terrible, and he had a really advantageous situation with Spittin' McGee getting kicked out of the game. I think that when you take away 2 touchdowns from him, 12 points, I just don't think he's going to be that consistent. The Giants are not a good football team, and their defense is terrible. And we saw them being terrible. They have like the worst defense against running backs. We'll talk about that later in our elevate mitigate section. But yeah, I think Javonte will come back to earth. And if you get some value for him now, like I got him in the 8th or 9th round in some leagues. Like if people need a running back, I could float him Javonte and pick up Emeka Ibuka or something like that. Like I'd make that deal, or somebody. I'm trying to think of somebody else, Roma Dunze or something like that. Like I would trade to get a nice wide
Roma
receiver.
Dunze sure looks nice.
He was my other buy high. I didn't do him. I did Tucker Kraft. So
I thought of him as a buy high too, and nobody's going to give him. And that's also what my only pushback with Javonte is that he's. I mean, what a value you got. So yeah, you could sell high, but I mean, as you just said, I mean, he might end up being a top 15 running back. So I don't know.
We'll see. Buy. He's got Chicago, who's terrible against the run as well. He's got Green Bay. He's got some good teams he can run against. So we'll see. Washington's got a good run defense. Denver's got a good run defense. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I just don't think he's going to be a top 4 running back, which he is in our league for the rest of the season. This isn't really.
Yeah. I don't think that either. I think I'll 100% agree with that for sure.
Oh man, Kyle, I don't think you're cooked. It's a possibility they both go for 22, but I'm guessing Bucky goes around for like 19, Jacoby Myers 16. That's more like probable, but I hope you get it, man. I hope it's a shootout and I hope you score all the points.
Rooting for you, Kyle.
Yeah, rooting for you for sure. I want a big blowout too. I got Bucky on my team. I'm playing this motherfucker and I'm losing, so I need to win. All right, is that the segment? Do we get it? Oh no, we sell low. Oh man, I was trying to avoid it because you gotta get rid of these guys, but you don't really want to. Who is your solo?
Again, I always like to go for big names for sell low because I think that there's value that you could get now. But I don't like how the season's already unfolded, obviously, because of Joey B. So Chase Brown to me is a sell low. And really, it's his next 4 games. He plays Minnesota, Denver, Detroit, and the Packers. So he's got just a really bad schedule, and already the season hasn't unfolded that well. So I think you can get value, and you at least avoid these next 4 games. And honestly, I don't like it all the way up. Like, look all the way up to week 10. I mean, there might be a game in there or two where he hits that 15-point range, but it doesn't look good.
Well, it doesn't look good either. His yards per carry,
right.
2 and 2.9, and that's terrible. And now he lost Joe Burrow. So, I mean, yeah, see what you can get for him. My guy's a big name too, and we talk Roma Dunze a lot. And if you're talking Roma Dunze, you're not talking about this guy. And I would get him off your team if I could find him down here. He's so low down here. Where are you, DJ Moore? Oh, you're down here. Okay. Yeah, DJ Moore so far, it's not been great for him. He's not gotten over 10 points, 8.9, 9.6. Dallas might be a big game. You might want to hold him and let him pop off against Dallas and then sell him. He's got a bye coming up in week 5 too. He's got some okay schedule, but Roma Dunze is the truth there, and he's just the favorite son. And Caleb Williams, somebody
like that.
It does. Caleb Williams, somebody said on Twitter, is the new modern day Jameis Winston. He just likes to chuck it. So, that goes better with that big wide receiver than the smaller, in stride guy. But we'll see. We'll see. I think he'll return value. Like if someone's selling him in our league, and I'll buy him cheap, I will. He's DJ Moore. He's a beast. He's awesome.
Yeah, I think he's better than Roma Dunze. So,
but I think the offense right now, it's a little.
Caleb likes Rome.
Yeah, exactly. It's a little slanted. So with that being said, those are our trades to get paid, our favorite segment. And I think Joe even put it in the byline of our show on YouTube. So letting people know trades to get paid. All right. Next, we like to do the wire. Last week, we had some friends on the wire. This is the second week of the wire. It's a little tamer this week. But let's start off QB wise. Do you know Daniel Jones is still available in like most leagues?
Dude, I mean, quarterbacks are going to be the most important segment in the wire this week because Joey B.
Yeah, Daniel Jones still available.
There's a lot of a lot of people that went undrafted that nobody thought were going to be people that you would want to
21%. 21. He is the QB3 in the NFL right now, barring the games today. But maybe he's a top 5 after maybe Baker plays and Herbert plays. But still, like
I don't think so. I think he's gonna stay this way. I mean, he's
he's
dominating
20%.
Yeah,
20%. That's crazy. And then your boy Russ, he's 3%. So you have some fill-ins for your guy Joe Burrow.
Yeah, dude. You got Russ, you got Daniel Jones, number 1 and 2 in passing yards, as I said in the opening part of the show. You got Matthew Stafford out there, Jake Browning. There you go. I mean,
he played well. Yeah,
he's not Joey B, but for all your Joey B people, if you can't get anybody, I think he'll be fine.
He got 25 points in backup duty. So if you add the 25 points that he scored and then Joe Burrow's points, I don't know how many points Joe got. 9. That's 34 points. 35 points. You know what I mean? Like, so yeah,
threw 3 interceptions and still got you all you needed in a fantasy game. So
chucking in this offense. So I like that. I think the wide receivers.
Matt Stafford's still out there. Like I said, he's doing his thing as he always does.
35% rostered. You know what I mean?
So Spencer Rattler.
Trevor Lawrence. I'd rather have Trevor Lawrence than Spencer Rattler.
Sure.
Personally,
I would, but I mean, I would too. I'm not going to disagree with that, but Trevor Lawrence, it's interesting. Like Brian
Seattle
Thomas
and Buffalo are not games I want to start Spencer Rattler in.
No.
But let's look and see where Trevor has up next, because that might be more into Houston. That's kind of a tough defense. San Francisco.
And he's got a bad little schedule right there.
Yeah, he does too.
So
yeah, well, I'm out on both those. Let's look at Browning. Browning's going to be playing Minnesota, Denver, nope,
Detroit.
Nope, don't want him either. So yeah, I'm leaning towards maybe Russell Wilson or Daniel Jones. Russell Wilson plays Kansas City. That's kind of a tough matchup for him. Daniel Jones.
Stafford.
We'll look at Stafford too. Hold on. Daniel Jones is up against Tennessee. They actually give it up to the running back. I mean, to the wide receivers. It's like one of the worst against wide receivers. So that's good. And then. Who's the guy? Say Stafford.
Mm-hmm.
This week Stafford is going to be playing Philly. I don't know about that. We'll see. Yeah, I'm a little worried about that. But yeah, I think there's some people out there for sure. Yeah, no, I like it. Anybody else you want to pick up besides?
Yeah, those are all the QBs I had written down.
Okay. Running back. I'll let you lead off with RB. A lot of them are claimed, but
we can move quick. I mean, the
Basil Tootin, Basil B. Tootin.
What's his rostership? He can't be. He's got to be over 50%.
I don't.
He was getting drafted.
He's 40% rostered.
Well, there you go.
Yeah,
that's
Basil Tootin. You should be rostered.
That's the best guy that you could pick up on the waiver wire.
He's not available in our league. We're sharps, so get him.
Kenneth Gainwell and Kareem Hunt were the only names I wrote down. How about Kareem Hunt? Still looks like he's, going to get a lot of touches on that offense.
Well, too bad that their leading rusher is Patrick Mahomes. Yeah. That's great. Jerome Ford is 50% rostered. I know you got Dylan Sampson there, and
Quinshon Judkins.
But he's still got 5 receptions and 11 touches. So. I don't know. We'll just keep it 50% roster. Just keep it roster. Okay. I wouldn't be spending a lot of money. All right. Can I go on wide receiver? Can I be the leader? Because I talked about him last week, and that's DaleRobinson. And I did talk about him also for DFS purposes. And I made a claim, and I got to backtrack and just say, he is more the underneath guy, is what I said. And you have more of the focus downfield on Malik Neighbors. Well, Malik Neighbors, yes, correct. I was correct after that game. But then DaleRobinson getting some air yards on that game too, man. He caught a deep bomb from Russell Wilson too. So I backtrack. Excuse me, Wandell. I did not respect your game deeply enough. I thought, well, I mean, I did. I thought the Giants did not. I thought they just kept you underneath, didn't unleash you. So you've been unleashed. I told you guys to pick him up last week. He was like nothing. He was free. I said, grab him. And last week he had 12. This week he had 30. He's got almost 200 yards, 18 targets, 14 receptions.
18 targets.
Wide receiver
Wow.
8. Wide receiver 8. Yeah. He's wide receiver 8, and Malik Neighbors is wide receiver 2. Yeah. So get him. He's not going to be wide receiver 8. He'll probably finish wide receiver 20 or 25 or 30. Last year he was 31, right? So let's say he's wide receiver 20, 22, 24. Better than what you have. You know
I
what
think
I mean?
he's trending to be a low end wide receiver too on your team, dude.
Yeah. I tried to warn you guys. He got picked up in our league because I warned people, So, but otherwise, yeah, that's my guy to get for wide receiver. Do you have any other guys that you're pushing?
Yeah, I think there's
Couple
a
of
few
guys.
other guys. Yeah, Hunter Renfro looks like a guy. De'Ami Brown actually looks like a guy.
Troy Franklin looks like a guy.
Troy Franklin. How about? I'm willing to go get DeAndre Hopkins now. I've seen enough. I think he's going to get a touchdown in every single game.
Yeah,
I really do. I honestly
he almost
think
had 2 touchdowns. By the way,
I think that if you had one of these, like Xavier Worthy or Jameson Williams type people on your team, and you're going to have your ups and down games. DeAndre Hopkins is just going to be that on steroids because he's going to catch a touchdown like at least every. Lamar loves to do it with him. He just knows that guy catches the football. He's going to have two catches for 2 touchdowns throughout the season. Like it's just going to be how it goes.
Yeah. No, I like it. Tyquan Thornton's a nice little call there too. Thank you, Uncle Ted. I do like that the situation there isn't great. They're not able to run the ball. They have to pass the football. And I heard somebody say, like, why didn't they just do that earlier? Why didn't they just throw it to Tyquan Thornton earlier? Yeah, that's what you should have done. So now that you can do that more, go do that more because your offense sucks. You got Travis Kelce. He sucks, by the way. I loved all the, not the hate, but just all the drama of him yelling and
he's just getting on my nerves this year. Is he bothering you too?
Yeah. Well, that's what I liked. I liked him.
He's annoying everybody.
Being annoying, and then him dropping a go-ahead touchdown to lose the game. Yeah, shut up. Catch the ball, buddy. Catch the ball.
Stop yelling at your teammates when you just lose the game for them. You're the one who lost them the game.
Well, he yelled at them before. He yelled them in the first quarter when Patrick Mahomes wasn't getting blocked. Right. And then, what are we fucking doing?
Right.
He had a touchdown on that play that you're cussing at. He scored a touchdown.
He's been doing that since last season. He's been having these crash outs on people.
Imagine if you were getting blowjobs from Taylor Swift. Wouldn't you think you could just start screaming at anybody and start being crazy? Like if I was getting Daily Beaches or whatever, if I had won, I would just be out there like yelling at everyone to do whatever I want. I'd be like, go fucking go. What's wrong with you people?
I don't like it.
I get it, but I don't like it. No, but I get it. But no, I don't like it. I'm not a big fan of this year. And we'll make fun of him later in 3 tweets because I've got like 10 of them lined up.
All right.
Yeah. So I'm sorry, I'm not trying to ignore the chat. I'm just fired up about this Travis Kelce hate. So, I do love it. Wicks is a nice little play too. You're looking for a little value, you get a little wickery, I like it. Jake Browning. Oh shit. This guy's
25
talking
roster super flex with the 250 fab budget. And I had Joey B and Fields.
Yeah,
a lot of it.
A lot of it.
Send it.
For sure. Yeah,
send it, dude.
You gotta send it.
Send it.
You gotta
get that guy.
Joey B light for the rest of the year.
Yeah.
So
get him.
Tight. Don't forget. There was a couple more wide receivers that I did want to mention that were on there. De'Ami Brown mentioned. Kayshon Boutte still available, and Turpin's available. He's hurt, but he's available. Cavante looks great. He looks great in the Dallas offense. So he's something to consider too. So all right. What about tight ends for you? Who are you looking to get your ends tight?
What are you gonna do? Jadavian Sanders.
Jadavian. Yeah. Jadavian. He's 1% rostered. But how about this? Your boy Jawan Johnson, we talked about him last week. He's still only 50% rostered. He's in ESPN. He's 40% rostered. Like What kind of bullshit's that, man? Like was he tight end 3 or something? Look at this. 48% tight end 2. Half the leagues of ESPN do not roster the tight end 2. And we told you to roster him last week. And people got him. Like people in our league got. I hate that people do this. We have a great league and people always get all the guys. You can never get them. They're never. We don't think they're available in the rest of the world, but these guys are available in the rest of the world. So it's wild. Get Juwan Johnson. He is their big dog. And so far he's got a touchdown in both games. Is that true? Let's go down. Does he have a touchdown in both games?
Yep.
No, he has not. But
He
he's
didn't
got
get one
over
in the
15.
first game.
No, he did not. No, but he's got 20 targets so far. So, and that touchdown, shin in, man, that was just a sensational catch. So, I'm into Juwan, and I think there's anybody else available on there. No, I don't know. That's about it for me. So, all right, what about defense? Who are you getting on the D? Give me the big D.
But the Jags are looking like a good D.
The Jags playing the Houston Texans with leading running back Nick Chubb.
Yeah. That should be a nice, boring game as well.
Right.
So
I like that one, but I got a better one for you.
Okay.
The Packers are 44% roster, dude.
There you go.
Yeah,
there
the
you
Packers. Go get them. In ESPN, they're 6th overall. They got Micah Parsons light.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like they had 4 sacks against Jaden Daniels. They have 8 sacks so far.
Yeah.
They're averaging about 15 points per game against. That's pretty good. And they play Detroit and Washington, two teams that
high-powered teams
scored so many points, right?
Yeah.
So now they're going to go against Cleveland. See, I think they've got a great matchup against Joe Flacco, the ghost of Joe Flacco. Saw him hugging Lamar Jackson after the game like a dad hugs his son who's, the dad's about to die or something. Like, he got cancer, Dad. Like, yeah, I do. Like, I got a tumor. It's a football size in my brain. Like I should have retired, but it just keeps telling me to play. Yeah. So, no jokes aside, but like all jokes aside. But it's just I think Micah Parsons could eat Joe Flacco. He could end him, So be careful, Joe Flacco. Take out life insurance before this game. I think the Packers are ready to go.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm with you.
Yeah. All right. Those are our picks for the wire. Hard transition into elevate, mitigate, eviscerate. It's a gentleman's take on start, sit, and the quit part, right? Where you drop players to pick up other players. So let's get right into who you are elevating this week at QB.
I got a wild one for you.
I want to hear a wild one. I like bullshit.
Yeah, you're gonna be like, wow. I'm gonna go Caleb Williams versus Dallas.
Oh, I like that one. I had it. I changed mine to someone else, but I like it. It's
really?
It's a good one. I was scouting it too. The only reason I took it away is because I thought I had a better one, and I'm gonna mea culpa and talk about how shitty I am. But anyway, go ahead. He's 8th overall. You know what I mean? He's
dude. How about this? I was very nervous going to this season and didn't want him at all out on Caleb Williams. Everyone is turning against him, and meanwhile, I'm getting more interested in him from a fantasy perspective. All the stuff that had me off of him, I'm still seeing. But I am seeing a lot of things that have me really excited, and namely his ability to rush the football. He looks like a monster. Like it is so cool. Obviously, there's going to be some headaches for that football team with him. But from a fantasy perspective, this looks like a great game for him.
Oh, man. Gardner Minshew. Oh, I don't think he's going to beat out Jake Browning. Watch out, Gardner's coming
interesting.
in.
Well, that changes our bet. Spend $250 on your.
It does. Yeah, I don't know about that. That's not. Yeah. Oh, no. But still, it's Gardner Minshew. I would go Jake Browning over Gardner Minshew. But maybe they want a bunch of interceptions, too.
I don't know.
You know?
Okay. I don't know. They're comparable.
They're both terrible. Okay.
I'd like to see what Gardner Minshew would do for real.
Pick up Gardner Minshew then. Buy him.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I don't dislike it. My guy, it's a mea culpa. I just gotta say, shout out Chuck Bass. We'll talk about him later. But I benched Drake May last week just to play Justin Fields, obviously, because I'm a sucker. And I'm never doing that again. I'm never doing that again. Drake May looked incredible. I'm an idiot. I'm just confessing to my idiocy here. Please start Drake May against Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh gives up to the QB. They gave up to Justin Fields. They're going to give it up to Drake May as well. And Drake May hit Kayshon Boutte again for another touchdown. Ramondre Stevenson is back. So, Drake May, I think I have him. So I'm going to, start him for the rest of the year, unless it's a terrible, terrible matchup. But I think he's good to go. And I wanted to say, I'm sorry. I should have beat you by a lot more than I did, but I didn't play well. I fucked it up. So
hey, your game's not in the bag yet either, bro. We'll see what happens tonight. Don't count your chickens, baby.
No, but I could have beat you. Like I could, if you win too, like I fucked it up. Like this is on me. Like if I lose, it's on me. If I win, whatever. I didn't do anything special. I fucked it up. So.
Well, I'm gonna spike on you a little bit too, because I benched Dak for Drake May. So I said this guy's I'm taking him. I drafted Dak and then I drafted May towards the end of the draft, and I already had that experience week 1 with those two guys, and I was like, you know what, Drake May is now my guy. Dak's riding pine for me.
I feel that. Dak scored 9 last week. That was not good.
Well, no, he did good week 2. Week 1 he didn't do good.
Yeah, week 1 he sucked. Yeah.
Right. But yeah. So
all right, who's your RB that you're elevating this week?
I'm going with Bill. Corey Cross-Merritt. Yep. Very excited to see him step into the RB1 role, and really rough week last week. But it was the Packers, and
he's not even on the list.
No, he's
buried.
Eckler is out. He's going to be the RB1, and I think they're going to find ways to actually get him involved a little bit more with the PPR side of things too. So I like this week Commanders versus the Raiders. I'm going to go to Bill.
Yeah, I like your call. This is I do think the Packers are going to destroy the Browns, right? I do think that, and they're going to go in there and they're going to sack Joe Burrow. But I do like your boy Quishon Judkins. I think that they want to see what they can do with him, and I think he's going to get a lot more touches this game, and I think he's going to get some passes as well. And so I do think the Packers are going to, but I think this is the thing, they know Micah Parsons is coming after Joe Flacco. Like, they're not stupid. They need to get the ball out quick. I think it's going to be a nice little short passes, little screens, little things, just dump and chase. And Joe Flacco can do that. He can get rid of the ball quick. He's already thrown to Dylan Sampson. Dylan Sampson had more targets last game too. So I think Quishon Judkins is now somebody that you want to kind of roll with going forward. That was his first game. They're going to give him more touches. So, Judkins is my guy.
Okay. Wide receivers, I'm going. How about your is it your sell low? I forget. Was Keon Coleman your sell low? Because he's my elevate.
Yeah. No, he was my sell. No, I was saying last he's not my sell low. I said you should have sold him last week when he was your buy
sell
high.
Oh,
he was my sell high. He was your kind of like
my buy high. Yeah, I'm still buying. That game was not a game where they needed to do anything with him because James Cook just kept breaking all these touchdowns. But I like this game versus Miami for Keon Coleman. I expect him to resume doing what he did in week 1.
He wasn't necessary. They didn't need him at all.
Right.
I think that's what people have to understand too about some of these games, like in the past where you had players blow up for like 3 touchdowns against the Chiefs, and they needed that in that one playoff game. Like that was against the best team ever. Like he's not going to do, it wasn't Keon Coleman, it was somebody else, but we all know who he is. I don't want to say his name, but it's just, we overvalue these super games that they play against like the best, like, Lamar Jackson versus Josh Allen or Pat Mahomes. That's not every game. You know what I mean? Like, that's just not, every team can't do that. They don't need to do it. The Ravens kicked ass, and Derrick Henry didn't get a touchdown. Derrick Henry wasn't even used, So it's football, guys. They're trying to save their players for later sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Who's your wide receiver?
I like your Keon Coleman call. Yeah. My wide receiver, you said, I'm pretty sure, to bench him last week. And so I wanted to just make sure we bring him back this week. Right. And that's Michael Pittman, right? I think Michael Pittman is viable. Let me go show you who he's playing, and you're going to understand why I think he's viable. doing my evil laugh. I'm very excited. So this week, they're playing Tennessee, and Tennessee. Not that they're super terrible, but they are super terrible against wide receivers. And I like that. Like you want someone to be super terrible against wide receivers. They've given up around 43 fantasy points per game so far. They've given up 360 yards, 2 touchdowns. They also gave up that Puka Nacua run. So they've given up 3 touchdowns and a bunch of rushing yards too. So I think the secondary can be beat. And so, I think they're going to be, a nice little boon for your boy, Michael Pittman. And you did say to sit him, he only got 8 points. So I like your call. Good call. I now want to Uno reverse and bring him back. So do you approve?
I like it. Yeah, I'm totally. That's why I sat him, is because he's a beast. And
it was a hard call. I loved it.
I think I had some pretty solid calls last week, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
I was on point.
Kicking ass.
All right, tight end. How about this is sort of subject to whatever's going on with JJ McCarthy, because he also, I think, is dealing with some type of injury. But barring I think is Carson Wentz the backup there, barring a Carson Wentz. Even if Carson, I got TJ Hawkinson. I like it for Cincy.
Double stand. I said honkin' monster no more. Honkin' monster down.
Really? Is that your guy too?
Yeah,
is that who you had? Really?
Double
cool.
Stampies.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, it's nice. Double Stampies from the Fantasy Millionaires.
We don't check the show. We don't kids, just so you know, the behind the scenes of this.
It's better not to. Then we can just live react.
Yeah, it is. And I agree 100%. And I saw his usage and not great. I did not like it. And so far he's gotten 7 targets. That's pretty low. He's averaging 3.7 points. No touchdowns, no red zone targets, really. I don't like it. So no good for me. JJ, I mean, listen, Justin Jefferson isn't eating, right? So if Justin Jefferson isn't eating, they don't care about TJ Hawkinson eating, right? Justin Jefferson needs to eat first. So McCarthy might be my eviscerate. I don't know. Maybe. Well, I'm jumping ship. We're gonna do some eviscerations. I want justice and blood. Okay. Your defense this week.
I'm going Seattle versus New Orleans. I mean, Seattle like they forget. I can't give any particular sharp credit, but I just remember getting buzz on Seattle's defense preseason, and so far, at least in the BFF scoring system, they're the number 1 defense right now.
Good.
So
they're good.
Yeah, they're good. They're good, and I think it's a good matchup versus New Orleans. Like it shouldn't be very high scoring. What does it say?
You're mitigating them then?
No, this is what my elevate.
Oh, okay. All right. Oof. All right. I was like, yeah, that's a great call. I love that. I was actually thinking about them, but it looked too easy. I already did mine though. Mine's the Packers. When I told you guys to pick them up you're gonna pick them up. You're gonna play them against the Browns. You know what I mean? That's why you're gonna do it. So I kind of shared mine. So all right. Who are you mitigating, sir? Who are you mitigating?
I don't like Trevor Lawrence versus Houston this week.
That's a good call. Actually, I like that call a lot. Yeah. Oh, that's the wrong team. Trevor Lawrence. Sorry, I was close. No, I'm with you. I don't like that either. I think we even said that when we went through. We mitigated a bunch of people earlier, kind of when we went through and talked about who we wanted to pick up and maybe not play this week. And yeah, Trevor Lawrence is definitely one of them. Houston's good against them. So I think Houston will be favored in this matchup. Let me just look and see. Bring me the money. There's not. Oh, here it is. Jacksonville -1.5. Oh, Houston's a dog. Okay. All right. We'll see if that changes after today. Yeah, I'll be interested to see how that all works out. But I like gambling. Gambling's fun. Okay. My guy, man, it might be the craziest thing I've ever said on the show. You can check my me for drugs after this, maybe if you need to. But do you know who is the best against QBs right now? Like the best defense against quarterbacks?
No.
The LA Rams. And they haven't
really?
played the best quarterbacks yet, right? They played Cam Ward. That's not great. And then they played CJ Stroud. It's not great, right? But this week, as it's hard to do, they're playing against the Philadelphia Eagles, right?
You're going to do that?
So here's the question, right? Here's the question. How many tush pushes are they going to give them? I've been watching clips. The internet is angry, right? Everybody jumped off sides on the touchdown. Everybody. They showed it. Everybody
They
but
do
the
it every
center.
play. Honestly, they're showing how it's not. It's
they're
like
saying how
if they
it's
want to
not
make
fair.
it illegal because they're not
Yeah.
lining up properly,
And they're
then
not
that's
doing
correct.
it. They're cheating too. It's
They are. It does. I've been seeing all these clips.
I feel like this secret weapon is unraveling in real time, right? And I used to not hate it. Now I don't like it at all because
Well,
they're
they
like
can't
people are
cheat.
really.
I like it as long as they don't cheat.
The cheating part really bothers me. So, this is the craziest thing I ever said. If you have, let's say, I would not just bench Jalen Hurts, right? But if it's a toss up between, right, like you have an opportunity to play somebody like Drake May or Jalen Hurts, you have both of them or something like that, like or you've got.
I'll do that.
I
I'll take
would
Drake
just
May.
yeah, I would play Drake May over him. I might play Jordan Love over him as well. Actually against Cleveland, I don't know, maybe. But yeah, and it's not like I would just sit him straight up, but I'm a little worried. I'm just a little, I'm a little worried.
I thought
Yeah.
about it. It's the offense has been so anemic so far.
It has been, and I'm not going to just say come out and sit AJ Brown because that's wild. But you should have been sitting AJ Brown the first two games. He's done nothing. He's not even on the first page. Last time he didn't even do anything. He had here we go. AJ Brown so far. You drafted it maybe in the second round, probably in the second round. He's 82nd in wide receivers. He's got 1.8 and 7.7. He's got 8 targets, but really it didn't really matter. He's got 9 targets, 6. This is bad. And the Rams are good. And so if AJ Brown's a little dinged up or whatever, pissed maybe, I don't know. Maybe he'll eat him up, but I'd like to play him against Tampa Bay. I'd play the shit out of Jalen Hurts against Tampa Bay. So just situationally, if I have a better QB, if I have 2 QBs, I'm not picking anybody up. How about that? I'm not going to pick anybody up and play him over Jalen Hurts. But if I have another option, a Jared Goff or somebody who I think is going to go off, I would play him. So,
all right,
that's me. All right, we're running
RBs.
back.
Yeah, let's do RBs. Tyrone Tracy versus Kansas City. Gotta really hate all this Cam Scatterbo usage if you're Tyrone Tracy.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
It's funny to me too. Casey busts a big one down the left side right in the beginning of the game. And then they're like, hey, you know what we should do? We should give a lot more touches to the other guy. I don't know. You know what I mean? I mean, he can run like a thundercloud, but he's not getting very fast. Tracy's way faster.
Yeah, no, he's a big boy for sure. But people were predicting Cam Scatterbo was going to get this kind of usage maybe in the second half of the season. It's already happening, so not good, and it's a tough matchup. I don't like it, so I'm sitting Tyrone Tracy.
Yeah, I like that. That's a good call. And 12 touches to, let me see, to 20, so he's still got him, 60-40 or so, but yeah, you don't like it.
That points on ESPN is wrong for some reason. He got 10 points. I don't know why they're giving him an extra 5 points.
Oh, that's weird. Oh, okay. That's weird. I don't know.
I don't know why.
All right, let's just call BS on ESPN. I like that.
He got like 10 points.
Okay. Oh, that's
PPR.
Good. Okay. That is weird. I don't know what ESPN's doing. That's kind of weird.
It is weird. I don't get it. I don't get it.
Yeah. All right. Well, here's my guy this week. He still got all the touches last week, but it's my boy Kyren Williams, right? If Kyren Williams doesn't score a touchdown, it's not great, right? Like 17, that's a lot of carries, two receptions, but no touchdown. He got 11.7 just on volume in our league, but he's going up against Philadelphia and Jalen Carter. I don't think this game will be a huge high-scoring game. I just think it'll be a low-scoring game. I don't know what Vegas thinks. I've not looked. I could be completely wrong. Maybe this game shoots out. And it's the biggest game. It's 45.5. So, yeah, it's not a huge total. I like it to go down a little bit. But still, I just like this game to go under. The offense hasn't been great. And then you look at a really tough Rams team so far. Like, they're 2-0. They've been doing great. I think they're on the road. And so, 2-0 road. And now, are they going to be – they're going on the road again? Oh, they're on the road again. No, I think they were at home the first game. This is their second road game. Okay, yeah. So they won against the Titans on the road. Now they're going to Philly. Yeah, I mean, this will be tough, but I do think it'll be a lower scoring game. I don't think the Rams will blow them out. They played a game in the snow last year. I think no one could tackle, but I think they'll be able to tackle better this game. So yeah, that's my play. What do you think? Are you fading my fade, or are you Kyren Williams forever?
It's a ballsy call. I'm not fading it.
I mean, Blake Corum got a touchdown. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
yeah.
Like that's part of the
That's the
reason
only reason why I would probably I have Kyron in some leagues. I don't think I'm gonna sit him is just because if Blake Corum doesn't have that touchdown, he still has a decent game. So
Yeah.
they do like to work him. So we'll see.
They work him. But what about this 8.8 yards per carry for Corum? I know it wasn't as many carries, but I mean that seems a little fresher than 3.9. You know.
Yeah,
So, I don't
yeah.
know. We'll see. The Eagles are good. We'll see how that game goes. All right.
That's
What about wide receiver? Who you putting on the bench?
Putting Jerry Jeudy versus Green Bay on the bench. I'm definitely I'm not liking
have
the
him on my team.
vibes.
I wonder
Yeah,
if
I have some Judy shares as well, and all my Judy shares will be on the bench this week for sure versus Green Bay. I don't like it. He seems like right now.
Old Jerry Judy's back.
Yeah, yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, the Steve Smith Jerry Judy is back, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
Steve
like
Smith cussing him again.
he's got like a 9-point floor and an 11-point ceiling right now. Like that's where we're
not
at with this
bad.
guy.
That's terrible.
So
You're right.
yeah.
I like it. I got him. I'm gonna just trade him. Maybe he's my sell low. All right, my guy is Chris Olave. I don't hate Chris Olave. He's got so many targets. But I think against Seattle, like you said, this is going to be a low-scoring game in Seattle. I don't see them getting that many possessions. Seattle loves to run the football. That's like their favorite thing to do. And they're 7.5 point 42.5. Yeah, this game this I don't see Chris Olave doing a lot. I could be wrong. But Rashid Shaheed outscored him last week. Rashid Shaheed up here, he did catch a touchdown in that game. And, he had less targets, but he was more efficient and he got the touchdown. So I just, with Chris Olave, you probably start him, but I think I'm looking for a better matchup if I have somebody else. So
I hear that. All right, tight end. Did you glitch out when you said TJ Hawkinson was that was my elevate. So was that your mitigate?
Oh, that was my
Yeah. You somehow jumped all the way over here.
wonder.
Yeah. No, he was my elevate.
out.
I actually think he's gonna have a good week this week for
Okay.
Cincy. My mitigate is Mark Andrews. So your mitigate is TJ Hawkinson. My mitigate is Mark Andrews versus Detroit.
Yeah, sorry. Sorry for the confusion, folks.
Not digging. Mark Andrews is almost on my Eviscerate list.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, for real.
I almost thought about it too, and then I have to pick somebody else. My elevate is Juwan Johnson, by the way, because he's not. He's 44% rostered, so he's not even being started. So that was my Yeah. Sorry, I did get ahead. That's why I was confused that you were then.
You glitched. You just jumped over.
I was so excited.
Side.
You said
you
TJ Hawkinson. I started getting excited to mitigate that motherfucker. Yeah, I want to mitigate him. Part of the injury is one of the reasons, and then also I think Justin Jefferson needs to eat before Hawk does. So yeah, I'm out. And then who's your defense that you're mitigating?
Ravens versus the Lions. Man, the Lions they stormed on back. They restored the roar, dude. So that should be another fun game. Looking forward to that game.
Yeah. The Titans were a hot D. I think, you got not a lot of people roster them, but if you did pick them up and try to stream them, that was terrible. You should not have done that. So I would not play the Steelers anymore. I would not play the Saints D this week against. I would just drop, I drop a lot of D, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah. The Browns. If you have the Browns, drop the Browns, drop the Jets. Bears. Who are the Bears playing? Bears are playing Dallas. I dropped the Bears. Yeah, there's a bunch of defenses I dropped. So, all right. I maybe just mitigate, not drop. What about eviscerating? Who you're eviscerating at quarterback?
I don't have any. I didn't go positionally. I don't have anybody, man. Okay. How about there's nobody on my list right now? I'm just nervous this early in the season.
Caleb Johnson needs to be.
There you go. That's a great
eviscerated. He doesn't even exist for
Joe
Pittsburgh.
Mixon.
Get out of here. Yeah. Look at this. Caleb Johnson does not exist as he's not a serious.
He looks that's a great call. That's double stampy on that.
I got another one that you're gonna love too. This guy, I saw a stat like no one's ever done this before in the history of the world. It's like really special for being anemic, and that is Xavier Legette.
Yeah,
he had 8 targets for -2 yards.
Did you hear that his southern accent is played up? Like
I'm sure.
They showed a clip of him talking, in college. I forget where he went, in South Carolina or something. And he's still
Blah blah blah.
well, yeah, he's got the Southern twang, but it's nothing like this guy. I eat the raw catfish and the burger. You
Right,
can't.
right.
It's like it's weird.
Doing this
I
just
don't know
for
what's going on.
attention dollars.
I need more information on it. Is all I'm saying.
Okay, I got it. All right. I'm eviscerating Xavier Legette because you can't do something that special. And then tight end, man. Remember we were hot for him in the beginning of the year, and we saw him in Colston Loveland. Who? I mean, not what you want to see so far. He's got 3 points. He's got 3 targets. No, he's done. Done
Good
for me
calls.
now.
I like all your calls.
Yeah. All right. Roster cloggers. You got to pick some players up. You got to drop some players down. All right. Now I have DraftKings up. DFS Stacks of Cash lives. Let's build a lineup. Who is your and DFS Stacks of Cash? We have the platinum. We got the diamond. And we got the gold. Right. And the platinum's most expensive. Diamond's reasonably expensive as well. And the gold, yeah, it's a cheap standard. You know what I mean? You can get some now. I talk about your platinum. Who's number 1 for you?
Platinum. I'm going Dak.
Ooh, he is my platinum as well.
Yeah, Dak, CeeDee Lamb.
Yes, that is my platinum.
13.9K.
Yep. I did the same exact one as my platinum. I like that. Okay, so that's a baseline. If we want to go spend up, I like that. Right? Can I jump into my diamond?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna leave CD in there just in case we don't go back to Dak. All right, my diamond, an expensive Emeka Ibuka, already $6,300. God damn them! How dare you do that to my Emeka Ibuka already? But him and scroll up as well, a little expensive. Baker Mayfield against the Jets in Tampa. I don't know what's going to happen today. Hopefully, they all live through the game and everything like that. But I like Baker. It's a 12.9, so it's expensive for a diamond. You know what I mean? It's only 1,000 less than the platinum, so you're getting up there. But I like Emeka Ibuka, and he's a beast. And I think they're going to have the only wide receiver really. Only DB really for New York that's been doing anything is Sauce Gardner, and you got to think Sauce is going to be all over Mike Evans being Mike Evans. And so I think Emeka Ibuka is going to move around, and I don't think Sauce is going to go with him. So I think that just gives you an edge right there. And I think, you got a chance to, anyway. What about you? Who's your
I like Stafford versus Stafford and Adams, 11.9K versus the Eagles.
Cheaper.
Yeah, it's cheaper, and 13 targets last game. He's getting targets, and they're getting on the same page. Stafford was injured all preseason. These guys, Devontae Adams, first ballot Hall of Famer. Matthew Stafford is, fringe looking.
Yeah, he's got a Super Bowl. I bet you gets in.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like it.
Not bad. All right. Let's talk about your cheapie, your gold. You know what I mean? Who's your QB for this?
I'm going Darnold Cup. It is 10.1K. And Cooper Kupp was getting some good usage this past week. It's a real nice cheapie one versus New Orleans. So you want to make a nice bunch of meaty players at the rest of your positions.
How much is Kupp?
Kupp's like 5.
It's 5. Okay.
Yeah. So
I see him. Yeah, here we go. I put him in the flex. I don't dislike it. Yours is 10-1.
Yeah.
Mine's 10-1 too.
Okay.
Mine's 10-1 too. My QB is, we talked about him earlier, Drakey May against Pittsburgh. Right. And then my wide receiver.
Butte?
No, not Butte. Not Butte. Stephon Diggs.
Oh, look how cheap he is. Yeah.
It's $4,800.
Let's do that.
I've never seen that before.
Let's build that lineup. Let's go Drake May, Stephon Diggs.
Who do you want to kick out of here? CeeDee Lamb, maybe? Devontae Adams, Cooper Kupp. We could kick Cooper Kupp out.
We could kick Cooper Kupp out, yeah.
Okay, kicking Cooper Kupp. And then I'm gonna put Diggs in this, and we'll figure out maybe the times, and we'll change them later for this, the flexes and stuff. But all right, let's check out some RBs now. Let me check off of the New England Patriots there, and we got Drake May, we got some Ibuka, we've got CeeDee Lamb, Adams, and Diggs. So I like that. I can scroll here. We got Alvin Kamara, maybe. We got Javonte Williams, 61 against Chicago. Travis Etienne, we got Walker against New Orleans. That's a good one there.
Mm,
You like Kenneth Walker?
I do like Kenneth Walker.
Yeah.
Um,
Jalen Warren's pretty cheap. He's against New England. He's been getting it in.
okay. Yeah, we could do a run back with Jalen Warren.
Okay.
Let's do a run back with Jalen Warren, and then we'll come back to RB. Let's do tight end and defense, and let's see where we're at.
Okay. Tight end and defense. All right. Boy, Bowers is in there, but we would have no more money for RB and defense.
All right, let's do defense first.
Okay, let's do defense first. It's always good to do defense.
Yeah. Who do we like that's just nice and blah blah blah?
I mean, we could do the no, we don't want to do our own. Do Jaguars against Houston.
We could do Texans versus Jaguars even. No, do Jaguars versus Houston.
Texans.
I like that.
Do Texans. Do Texans.
We could do Texans.
Cheaper.
Either one.
I didn't realize it was cheaper.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So we've got 11-2. That's very doable. We can get a cheap tight end in here, maybe.
Where's Fannin at? Is he still nice and cheap?
3,600.
He's worth every penny. He gets the targets, dude.
Yeah. Let's
Put
get
Fannin
Fannin in there. And now for our RB, that leaves us 76.
I love it.
So we can go Jonathan Taylor.
Jonathan Taylor, bro. You gotta give it to Jay. That's a nice lineup right there.
We've got
I like it.
$100. Let's just check the defense real quick, right?
Okay.
Let's check
We'll
the
do a
defense.
defense upgrade.
Yeah, we can go 49ers, Commanders, Broncos, Chargers. Not loving any of these necessarily.
No.
Do the Eagles? No.
Let's just stay with our D. You just got a little left over today.
Texans.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's reserve it. And it's only $3. That's fine. I don't okay. I closed it. I reserved it. Okay, good. Excellent.
Enter.
I don't know why I didn't. Oh, the enter. There we go. Okay.
There
There.
we go.
Checking my location. Oh, that's why they needed to make sure I was legal. I'm in. Yes. All right. We got Drake May, Jonathan Taylor, Jalen Warren running it back against Drake May, Devontae Adams, Emeka Ibuka, CeeDee Lamb, Harold Fannin Jr., Stephon Diggs, and the Texas D. I love this. If we cash, we're going to Vegas. This is the big dog. We're in a big one. 20 max entry. So let's go. All right. 3 tweets is here. It's back. It's what we love to do. You sent me one. Let's put it in.
All right. I will say in this one, and I'll pause it real quick before we do it. Part of me felt bad. It's just a bad time right now in our country. So I didn't want to necessarily show just fan violence, but I gotta say this made me laugh. And what made me laugh is the amount of Burrow jerseys. So let's watch.
Okay, let's count them. All right, let's count them. All right.
This is
30 seconds, 41 seconds
Cincinnati Bengal violence on Cincinnati. Yeah, it's Burrow on Burrow violence. Okay. Here we go.
Okay, we got 69. We got one Joe Burrow, another Joe Burrow, another Joe Burrow. Oh, Joe Burrow's punching Joe Burrow. Oh, he's down.
Yeah.
All right, Joe Burrow.
Burrow helps up Joe Burrow.
Joe Burrow helps up the other Joe Burrow.
Okay, Burrow comes back. Burrow gets grabbed by the other Burrow. There's a Burrow getting held back.
I love the song in the background.
Here comes another Burrow. So many Burrows. Yeah.
Oh, there's so many Joe Burrows watching in the background. Look, Joe Burrow, Joe Burrow.
There's all these Burrows in the background. Just
your mom? Yeah, the shirt that says 69, your mom?
Yeah, he's getting involved. Yep, your mom's getting involved.
That guy had a shirt that said 69, your mom.
Yeah.
Look at this guy. Look, he's throwing fists at this guy. Oh, man. The Bengals, as soon as Joe Burrow went down, their society collapsed.
Yeah.
Oh,
it wouldn't have made me laugh. I would have not liked it, but I couldn't deny that seeing all those Burrow jerseys made me laugh. So it made it on 3 tweets. I'm sorry, I have a bad sense of humor, and all this Burrow on Burrow violence made me laugh. I'm sorry.
So funny. Oh, I think you're gonna win. That's just so, I like the Burrow on Burrow violence, right? Okay. This is not as funny, but man, if you don't know Francis, I'm crying, by the way. That's why I know you're going to win. If you don't know Francis from Barstool, you're missing out. This is one of my favorite people. We're going to let you enjoy. It's a little bit of a show here. Here we go. Yeah. This is the man. By the way, if you don't know his shtick, he eats food in the office secretly eats food in the office and tries to hide it from his coworkers. He eats lobster, corn on the cob, like all these things. And it's just like, you'll see. It's great. I love it. It's one of my favorite things.
Okay.
He's at Barstool in New York right now doing this.
Is this supposed to have sound?
It's not, there's no sounds coming in.
No, no, not for me. Oh, it's that guy? I love that guy. I thought he got fired from Barstool.
Maybe he did. Can you hear it?
No. Send it to me. I'll just watch it while we.
Yeah. I'm
Send
worried
it
that
to
the
me.
other people can't hear it now too.
Yeah. Yeah, I couldn't hear mine when I sent it to you either.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah.
All right, let me go check the sound real quick, and I can.
Yeah, you can't. I mean, I can't hear it, so. That
All
guy's
right, hold
great,
on.
though. I do love that guy. I think he went to like Harvard. He's like super smart. I like the way he talks.
Yeah. I'm sorry you can't hear it. Hopefully, people at home can hear it. I can hear it.
Yeah, I
He
can't.
said it smells so bad. He said he's going to have to put some liquor in it, so he drinks some of it.
Uh-huh.
Pour some liquor in. He's not talking a bunch. Ooh.
That looks yummy. What is that?
He goes, look how soupy it is already.
Yeah. It does look
Call
good.
it cheese grease. He's like, it's so gross.
Hmm.
He loves it. He loves it. He said it's everything he hoped it would be. Hints of very favorite blank brandy.
Yeah, I think he got fired from Barstool.
Really?
Yeah. I was watching him on Bussin' with the Boys talking about it, unless he got rehired.
Maybe. I don't know. It's so hot.
Yeah.
Dude, he's at like melting pot right now, just eating cheese fondue.
Oh, is that where he is?
No, I'm saying in his office, but you know the melting pot, right? We
Right,
just go and yeah.
Yeah,
he's
I haven't been to that
melting pot.
place in a long time.
Oh, let's go on a date, man. We're on a Fantasy Millionaires date.
If we win our $3 entry, we'll go to the melting pot.
Yes, we will.
His name's Francis. That's his name?
He goes, I like eating pieces of it without the cheese. It's known as eating fondue. It's called eating cheese.
Hmm. Who doesn't
It's
like
very
to do
exciting.
that?
Yeah. So I just love that he did this in the office. He says the best thing he's ever had for lunch in the office, hands down. He's so excited. So he ate an Iberico ham in the office. He shaved it with a knife he bought from Spain. So you win, but I won. I love him. I love the fact that he eats. What's your winning tweet?
Well, I won't be able to hear it, but it's not very long, and it just made me laugh as well. So welcome to the NFL, big boy.
Okay, let's put it up. Hold on. Oh, I did see this. This is
Bears fan.
Yeah. Oh, here we go.
Poor little guy.
Take us off. I'm getting frustrated. Oh yeah. Yeah. 100%. Yes. 100%. I feel frustrated too, my friend. I feel frustrated too. Well, that's the show. Thank you for tuning in. It was a little bit longer, but I loved every second of it. I appreciate. We've got a barn burner, you and I, coming up this very night at 7:00. I have to go take my dog to get dropped off because we're heading out tomorrow to do some family stuff. So God bless everybody. I'll let you get us out of here, Mike, as always. Oh yeah, Fantasy Six Pack. Please sign up. FantasySixPack.net. 15% off. Getting their Survivor as well. Underdog, Parlay, all kinds of stuff over there. Joe Bond, love those guys. Justin Bruni, the whole crew. Dave Eddy, Jamie, Fleming, Keith Fleming, everybody. They're awesome. So, all right, let you get out of here, Mike.
War, chaos, pain, and big fat L's to all your opponents in week 3. Peace and love everywhere else.
And a big fat L to you in this week, if I can. Hopefully, we'll see.